If you missed it back on June the 29th, don't worry, he'll come back around again next year. It is National Parchment Day. Now, a lot of you are already on track with what that National Day is all about, but I have to admit to you, when I first heard of it, I wasn't. You see, National Parchment Day is about using parchment paper in cooking and baking. And it's especially designed to encourage people to use products that can be composted or recycled so they don't just end up in landfills. And that's a good thing. But when I first saw the words Parchment Day, I thought maybe it was a day to celebrate really old documents and books. When you major in history in college, that explains a lot of things. But seeing that also brought to mind a poignant statement from the Apostle Paul near the end of his life. He wrote the letter that we call 2 Timothy near the end of his life, and he knew his time was short, but he's still holding out some hope. He tells Timothy that he wants to see him again, and Paul gives directions for some things to bring when he comes. In 2 Timothy 4 and verse 13, he said, "When you come, bring the cloak that I left with Carpus and Troas, also the books, and above all, the parchments." Now, we can't be for certain what the books and parchments were, but most scholars agree that the parchments most likely were copies of the Scriptures, or at least parts of the Scriptures. If that's the case, and it seems likely, notice the emphasis on that being brought above all. If I may paraphrase, later in life, this man wants his Bible. What about you and me? Is that what you want above all else? Is that the possession that you would want someone to be sure they brought to you in a moment of need above any other? Oh, you might want a coat or some books, but above all, would you want your Bible? And so today, and every day, let's keep our central focus on making sure that we have the same attitude toward our Bible that Paul seems to have had. Above all, let's want it in our moment of need.